Hey fam, what's up? Hock here to share with you the best tips and mindset to help you on your health and fitness journey. And on this channel, I'm going to be sharing with you exercise breakdowns, workout breakdowns, as well as more of nutrition, and sharing with you mindset videos that I personally share with my clients to help them stay on track and achieve more than what they believed was possible. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about one thing that if you acknowledge, it's not just going to help you enjoy life more, but also really allow you to not beat yourself up as much. So let's get right down to it and let's talk about struggles. So one of the most common theme with my clients, my coaching clients, is that they actually struggle, right? Even when I'm giving them the tools that they need, right? The hard tools, the knowledge in terms of changing the nutrition, the macros, the calories, and programming their workouts for them, they still struggle. And which is why my coaching is not just focused on the hard tools, because that is the easy part. I am very centered around how can I help you continue taking those steps. Because one of the things that you have to realize is, as tough as it may be, as much of a struggle it may be, if you stop, one thing is guaranteed: you will never get to your goals, right? So as a coach, and this is what I do for most people, for most of my clients, is I help you to make very comfortable adjustments. And not only just that, I help understand why you are going through those struggles. And this is the one very important and powerful tip or mindset shift that I've helped my clients with, and it's accepting the fact that you are always going to struggle. And I think it is important to not just know that this is a fact, but also appreciate it. So why is this important? Because, and how does this help you or anyone out there, help you and anyone out there be able to enjoy life better and actually not beat yourself up as much? The key thing here is that a lot of people don't realize this, but they're actually comparing themselves pretty much 100% of the time. I'm guilty of this as well, but 100% of the time you are comparing yourself to others. And which is why when you struggle, as much as you might be joking about, like, you know, why am I like that? You know, why can't I do this? Why can't I get up? Why can't I just want to work out? As much as you are saying that to yourself, maybe in a joking manner, in a you know, sort of a fun manner, there is a part of you that really believe in why can't you do it. You really believe that you can't do it. And accepting this fact is going to help you realize that it's not just you who don't want to do it, right? When I mentioned about comparing to others, social media nowadays has this tendency to portray such a good, you know, like a perfect lifestyle of certain individuals, influencers that you kind of look up to, that you follow. Everything is pretty much curated. And no, I'm not hating on social media, but that is a fact. And what is happening here is because you are saying this kind of a perfect idea, and most people don't really review this side of theirs that they don't want to share, which is why you're probably watching this as well. And because of that, people have this idea that, you know, there is such a perfection goal to strive for and try to achieve, that you tell yourself that, you know, I wanted to be the kind of person who wakes up and have no problem whatsoever to just go for a run or hit the gym, whatever you do. But here's the thing: even for those people who are, you know, pure athletes, like they are, you know, like cover models, even for those people, in order to stay that shape and in order for them to continue putting out content in terms of their lifestyle, trust me, they still struggle. Okay, every day when they wake up, they are not superhumans to the or you know, I don't know, God, to the point where they can just tell themselves, or rather they have no need to tell themselves to just get up and hit the gym, hit the runs. No such thing. In my life, I've not seen a person like this. And the only reason why you might think that person is like this is probably because the person isn't close enough for him to share, or him or her to share with you this fact. or the person is purposefully not sharing this fact because they have to portray a certain image. Alright, so I want you to know it's perfectly normal for you to be struggling at any point of your life every single day. For some of us, it could not be purely fitness, it could be business, it could be work, it could be family. There is definitely one thing in your life that you're definitely going to be struggling with every single day. There is nothing that you will not have to struggle for, right? If that happens, I would say that there's pretty much nothing that you're doing in life, because if you have nothing to do, you don't have anything to struggle with. If you have nothing to strive for, you probably don't have anything to struggle with as well. Okay, so this is a really important fact, and let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. If you know how this feels like, the fact that you, every day when you wake up, it's not just about fitness, it could also be about work. There's just one or two things, or even a couple of things that you just are always struggling with. Let me know in the comments below. Now, struggling, obviously, you can say that, Hock, you're just saying that. But here's the thing about struggles, and why am I saying that everyone will struggle? It is because it is a biological fact. In fact, our brain doesn't want to be stressed. Okay, so you think about the brain, you think about the human body, right? So obviously I'm in the fitness space, I know a bit more about the body. The one thing that everyone has to know is that our body, our brain, everything in us, their main function and objective is to keep us alive. What does that mean? That means that it adjusts so quickly, which is why a lot of you have problems with fat loss, and a lot of other things, but they adjust so quickly to external changes, internal changes, that they basically are able to relax in that new state very quickly. So whatever external influence comes in, or internal influence because of things that you eat, that happens, our body straight away adjusts, give it a couple of days, a couple of weeks. And what then does it do is that our body regulates so well that it reaches a point with all these influences where it's now comfortable. And that is what I mean by our body adjusts so that we can survive. Our body doesn't like stress. But just because it doesn't like it, doesn't mean it doesn't do anything about it. In fact, it does such a good job about it, that you pretty much don't feel as stressed as when you started with whatever influences that you had. It could be stress, it could be the things you ate, physical stress, emotional stress. Usually the start is the hardest, but once you let your body do its thing, once your brain kind of regulate some of these emotional changes, you pretty much adjust very quickly and are not so stressed as before. In fact, some of you might even say that you are now comfortable. So this is a biological thing that happened, which is why I said this is a fact that you are always going to be struggling. Your body is always going to be telling you to not do certain things that is putting on stress. Okay, going out for the run, doing your work when you can actually be sleeping on bed and not doing anything because it's zen, it's comfortable. That is stress that your body is pretty much always telling you to not put yourself through, because it doesn't want to do the work. Of course, it still does its work when you put it through it, but basically it doesn't want you to do it. Which is why, like I said, it is very normal for everyone to feel this way. It is very normal for you to feel this way. And remember what I mentioned about not beating yourself up? This is exactly why, and this is why I share this so often with my clients. Most of them are having trouble with their fitness goals, fat loss goals, and it's usually because of a negative loop that keeps repeating itself, because they keep beating themselves down. They find that they just cannot be the kind of person that they want. You have to realize it's not an easy journey. It has to be taken step by step. But once you accept that, it's not you that is bad or anything. You're not like the special one that is very bad, the worst of the batch and stuff like that. Everyone goes through it. They probably had their own time in the past, maybe they have an easier time, but no matter what, everyone goes through it. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because I want you to know this, accept this, and more importantly, really accept yourself, so that you can really normalize this and be able to get out of that negative loop, that whole negative habit loop of saying that you're not good enough, and then you keep doing the things that it's not good for you, and then you continue scolding yourself, and then that just becomes like a whole loop of ecstasy in a different way. Once you accept this fact that you are always going to struggle, everyone is always going to struggle, every day is going to be a struggle, not only will you stop beating yourself up, you will also start to want more from life. Right? Once you're aware that the struggle is going to be normal, you are going to be able to hold it tight and look at and listen to that, and be able to tune into that voice that keeps telling you, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. Now that you know that it's normal, you can then be able to tell yourself that, hey, it's normal. All I've got to do is just put one foot down, just do something, right? Break the thoughts, the speeches in our brain, and then you'll just start being able to do the things that you wanted, the goals that will only be achieved if you keep persisting and keep just telling the voices that you keep hearing that you don't want to do, that hey, I know you're gonna say these things, I know you don't really feel like doing it, but I want to be this person, I want to be a better person, I know and I love myself right now, but I want to evolve and I want to be better. And in order to do that, I have to get uncomfortable, and there's nothing wrong with me having to have this daily dialogue with my brain, with myself, that I don't feel like doing it. I will always be having that dialogue because I want to achieve this, and because I know that taking the steps now and forever onwards is going to make me really happy and really enjoying, and really be able to enjoy life and be more grateful for life. So that is what I wanted to share with you. That is the one thing that when you accept, it is going to help you be able to stop beating yourself up as much, if at all, if completely, right? If not completely. And more importantly, be able to help you keep taking the steps forward, step by step. Because as we all know, success doesn't come easy, but everything is built on a foundation. Rome wasn't built on one day. You have to keep persisting, and I really hope that you found that this was helpful. If you did, give me a like, share this, and if this was helpful, let me know what was the one thing that resonated with you the most. I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this and you want more videos like this where I share more of the conversations, the coaching tips, the mindset that I share with my own personal clients, if you want to hear more of this, let me know in the comments below, as well as give me a subscribe, support the channel, and let me help even more people. This is Hock here, and I hope you have a wonderful week wherever you may be, and keep going forward. Keep struggling, enjoy the struggles, and keep remembering this is who you want to be, and you love yourself now, but you want to be there. Embrace yourself and keep evolving. Hock here, till next time.